Rodriguez.
As you can see, not much there differentiating between the two of them physically, but Palicte, the quicker fighter, and maybe a little bit more powerful than Rodriguez, whose defense has become very suspect as of late.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the Round Rock Sports Center here in Austin, Texas, USA. This is the main event, and this is Roy Jones Jr. Boxing on beIN Sports. Our main event is scheduled for 10 rounds and will be contested for the NABF Super Flyweight Championship. Representing the WBC NABF this evening is Thomas Ashe, Supervisor. This contest is brought to you by Roy Jones Jr. Boxing Promotions and Underwood Promotions. It's presented by Acura of Central Texas. Test drive the new NSX. Cerveza Tecate, the official beer of boxing. Rival Boxing Gear, driven by a passion for excellence. The Art of Music, when memories fade, memorabilia doesn't. PeteRose.com, the official site of the Hit King. And El Panama Hotel and Casino. The bout is sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, TDLR. The Commissioner, Mike Aris Mendez. The Executive Director, Brian Francis. The Department Representative, Lee Parham. And the Combative Sports Manager, Big Greg Alvarez. The judges here in our main event are Jenny Cardenas, Barry Hillen, and Richard Lord. And the referee in charge of the action is Mark Kaloy. And now, once again, live from Austin, Texas, it's our main event, 10 rounds for the NABF Super Flyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, here in Texas, it's go time! Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 113 3/4 pounds. He owns an impressive veteran professional record, 32 victories against only 6 defeats, 19 wins by way of knockout. Wearing white with black and hailing from Mazatlan, Sinaloa, Mexico. He is the former WBA Super Flyweight Champion of the World. Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Alfredo El Torito Rodriguez. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 115 pounds even. He owns an impressive professional record consisting of 23 victories against 2 defeats, 19 big wins by way of knockout. Wearing black with gold and hailing from Bago City in the Philippines. He's ranked number 12th in the world by the WBA, number 9 by the WBC, number 6 by the IBF, and number 2 by the WBO. He's the WBO Intercontinental title holder, and tonight, the reigning and defending NABF Super Flyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Aston Mighty Palicte.
Okay, gentlemen, we've already gone over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Most importantly, protect yourselves at all times. Punches here are good. These trunks are a little high, so punches right here are going to be good. Touch gloves, go to your corners. Buena suerte.
Both fighters have recorded 19 career knockouts. Palicte has done so in 13 fewer fights. Of those 19 career knockouts for Aston Palicte, 11 have come in round number 1. The bell, and here we go with round number 1 of this, our main event of the evening. White trunks for Jose Rodriguez. Black trunks for the champion, Aston Palicte. Palicte immediately takes center of the ring.
If you have not seen Palicte fight, you are in for a treat. He's got a very nice counter left. He's aggressive, super punching power, very good right hand as well. He can beat you with the body shots. He can beat you with that knockout power. Very good defensively, very quick with his footwork. Meanwhile, for Rodriguez, here's a guy, and you mentioned it, Sean, he has fought the best of the best. He's losing title fights. He suffered an injury in the 7th round TKO in a loss earlier this year in Macau against Jerome Ancajas for a world title. And also earlier this season lost to Dwayne Beeman, undefeated Dwayne Beeman, in July for the UBF belt. But a win here, again, we should repeat, it means so much to Rodriguez. He feels like if he beats Palicte on national TV, that'll put him right back where he belongs. And he's hungry and focused coming in here tonight, but he'll need every bit of that and more against the greatness of Palicte.
Big straight punches from the mid-range and the outside from Aston Palicte. Jose Rodriguez told us yesterday in our fighter meeting, it's imperative I make this an inside fight. I cannot get stuck on the outside, which is where Rodriguez is right now. The desired range of Aston Palicte. Stiff left jab from Palicte.
Palicte has gotten a lot more aggressive the more he's fought. Every fight he gets more and more aggressive. He loves the sport. When he has a fight, it makes him happy. He loves to train. He loves to box. And he loves his family. He's got a 2-month-old son named Jigu. He says everything he does for Jigu, his family, and his fans.
Good right hand on the inside from Rodriguez, then back to the outside. 65 seconds remaining, round number 1, scheduled for 10, our main event.
Palicte,
1-2.
Palicte used to train at the same gym as Manny Pacquiao, used to watch him and wanted to be just like him, and that's a pretty good guy to want to be just like, an 8-time champion in Manny Pacquiao.
Short uppercut, almost a bolo punch. That was a bolo punch. Counter left hand from Rodriguez. Both fighters throwing big. It's very much evolving already. There's a fight about range. Palicte wants the outside, Rodriguez wants the inside. 5 seconds remaining, round number 1. Palicte said, if the knockout comes, it comes. I never force anything.
He hasn't had to with the tools that he has in his toolbox. A vast array of weapons for Palicte.
Big right hand from Palicte. Turning up the temperature, closing seconds, round number 1. There is the bell. Into the corner of Aston Palicte.
Me dan un cinturón, ahorita le necesito pasar con la derecha, fíjate que necesito pasar con la derecha. Hay que seguir haciendo eso. Hey, ¿cómo es un aire? ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Bien? ¿Ok? ¿Cómo lo sintió?
Cuando baje las manos tienes que atacarlo. Cuando está bajando las manos tienes que ir para adentro, ¿ok? La está bajando otra vez.
That was the corner of Rodriguez. As we take a look at a replay from round number 1, Palicte with the counter left coming up with the uppercut with the right hand. So quick, ducking and dodging, shaking his head at Rodriguez. That uppercut, though, connected squarely on the chin of Rodriguez.
Round number 2, Aston Palicte told us, I expect Jose Rodriguez to come forward. I'm not going to angle. I'm not going to move laterally. I'm going to meet forward pressure with more forward pressure.
He'll need to, because it'll be there all night.
Double jab from Rodriguez, just the first got through. Stiff jab from Palicte. Lead left hook from Aston Palicte.
The back of Palicte. So strong for his weight. That body shot taking a toll there, but coming right back with a body shot of his own with the left hand was Rodriguez.
Both fighters throwing big. Both fighters listed at 5'4". I'm always amazed, bemused in fact, in combat sports, we obsess to the 10th of a pound, and yet heights, sure, whatever you want to write down on the form, we believe it.
Rodriguez with a tight guard, but he drops it, and you saw it early in the fight. Open for uppercuts. He ate a big one in round number 1. He can get a little reckless as well on the inside. Palicte might want to look for that counter left. We've been talking about that counter left throughout the course of the build-up to this fight.
Counter right hand from Palicte. Palicte definitely looks to be the taller fighter, certainly the longer fighter, more straight up and down. Rodriguez trying to make himself smaller, eats a big left hand there. Rodriguez trying to make himself smaller to get to the inside. This right here is the desired range of the champion Aston Palicte. 1-2 in the right hand landing.
So much pop in the punches of Palicte.
Uppercut, counter left from Rodriguez, continuing to throw to the body. 125 remaining. remaining round 2. Counter left and the right hand from Palicte. Backs off Rodriguez. Rodriguez definitely landing on the inside.
He's not intimidated at all. Again, it bears repeating. 5 of his 6 losses have come in title fights. He has fought the best of the best. Nothing's going to faze him in there. He's tough. He's a warrior. He's been on a tough streak as of late, been getting knocked out quite a bit. And again, a lot of people thinking that things haven't been going his way and his career's taken a downslide. He needs to come in here tonight with a strong performance against Palicte, and he's fighting like it. Look at the focus and the determination on the face of Rodriguez.
There's real creativity in the striking of Aston Palicte. You saw the overhand right and the 1-2. Ken Rodriguez looking for the level change, ducking his head, his shoulder. 30 seconds remaining now, round number 2. Trying to dip in the front left shoulder, overhand right hand. That's a counter to that.
Left hook snuck in too, and another straight right to the face. Really good combination by Palicte. Landed 3 times in that exchange.
A lot of power from these 2 115-pounders. 2 world-class fighters in our main event. Roy Jones Jr. Boxing. We are live around the world on BN Sports.
13-hour smoked brisket from a fast food place doesn't make sense. But this is Arby's. We don't make sense. We make sandwiches. Arby's, we have the meat.
Money is like life. You have to decide how to get the most from it. And just like life, every decision affects every other decision. The trick is making good decisions today, so you're ready for tomorrow when it comes. So we made you some simple free tools that let you see how what you do today will affect your tomorrow. So you can make smart choices about how to spend your money and your life. Personal Capital. Get to know your money.
Into the corner of Aston Palicte.
Take a look at the replay here from the end of the round. Palicte with the big overhand right. That one hurt Rodriguez. He was stunned as he went back to his corner. Palicte with the left hook so quick, getting back to the outside. Another left hand in that exchange. He comes at you from everywhere with power.
Brief delay to start round number 3. Referee Mark Colloy alertly detecting some excessive water on the canvas in the corner of Jose Rodriguez. Cleaned up, to business we go. All business from these 2 fighters thus far. Left hand from Palicte. Rodriguez eating some really big shots and still moving forward. You have to be willing to eat shots to be an inside fighter. That is absolutely clear. 1-2 from Palicte, the right really landing.
Sean, it's hard for me to recall a guy of this size who hits harder than Palicte. He comes at you with both hands from angles, those hooks, the jabs got pop on it, the overhands. He's really powerful for a guy at 115 pounds. He hits like a guy 20 pounds heavier.
Palicte again off the jab. You see the uppercut to the right hand. I talked about the creativity of Aston Palicte in round 2. You saw it in round number 3 there. Takes a lot of skill and a lot of guts to throw that combination. A lead uppercut. Also a lot of confidence.
2 big body shots followed by a left
Better
to the face.
Rodriguez landed the lead left hook in the jab.
Palicte scoring, though, with a lot of punches, including that right to the left side of the face of Rodriguez right there.
Palicte, the consensus is that he is the emerging fighter, but just 2 years younger than Rodriguez at 28. 39th fight of Rodriguez's outstanding professional boxing career. Again, a career that saw him win the WBA interim light flyweight world title. Rodriguez feels not only will he still be relevant with the win, he will be right back as a world title contender at 115 pounds.
Left uppercut from Palicte snuck through it, popped his head back there.
Rodriguez to the inside, that is definitely a slip. Ruled as such by Mark Loy. You heard him say no knockdown. Good bit of refereeing from Chloe, keeping this fight moving. Rodriguez to the body, leaving himself open. Big shot to left hand from Palicte. Rodriguez running into that right hand. Down he goes, and that's ruled a slip.
He ate some big shots before that quote-unquote slip, though, Sean. Palicte drilled him twice, once with the left and once with the right. I think Rodriguez is hurt here.
Rodriguez really opened up. Palicte took full advantage, but Rodriguez definitely landed big, heavy shots on the inside. Now Palicte to the inside. The bell, we are headed to round 4.
As we take a look at the corner of Jose Rodriguez, now we go to the replay. Rodriguez landing body shots on Palicte. This was the most active exchange of the fight in terms of both fighters going at one another. Both of them eating shots. That left from Palicte lands, then the left from Rodriguez, a right from Palicte. This is the same sequence. Look at this action. Both guys giving you a show here tonight.
Saw Palicte shaking his head no. The universal sign, not just in boxing, all combat sports, that you have that shot landed.
Good point, Sean. So many times guys will do that. Nope, that didn't hurt. When you see that, it did. Every single time without fail.
To round number 4 we go. This is our main event of the evening. 10 rounds at stake. The NABF Super Flyweight title. Currently held by Aston Palicte. Trying to advance his outstanding pro boxing record to 24-2. Trying to take one more big step closer towards a world title shot. For Jose Rodriguez, trying to put himself back in the world title picture. Rodriguez stepping into the inside again. Flurry of shots from Palicte.
He's landing more shots on Palicte than most of his opponents have, I can tell you that. Palicte's defense is very good, and Jose Rodriguez has found the range on multiple body shots in particular in this fight.
Rodriguez claiming a headbutt. Mark Floyd telling both fighters, watch your heads on the inside. .205 remaining round number 4. 3-punch combination from Palicte. Double left jab from Rodriguez. Rodriguez to the body. See the length on that jab of Aston Palicte.
Palicte just missed with that left. Again, you see how Rodriguez leaves himself open for the uppercut. One of these times he's not going to be so lucky to get out of the way of that punch.
Rodriguez just simply cannot win a jabbing contest. Just based on arm length against Aston Palicte. Aside from the fact Palicte has a world-class jab. Rodriguez has to try to do what exactly he is trying to do. Level change, duck under, get to the inside, hook to the body. 105 remaining round 4. Bounce in the step of Aston Palicte. Snap jab once more. Good left hand from Rodriguez. Mark Lloyd, great job refereeing, keeping this fight moving. Feint on the right hand from Palicte, then the left.
That might have been there if he threw it.
Uppercut again from Palicte. Can you see the jab? There was a jab from Rodriguez. Rodriguez hooking to the body. Palicte claiming low blow, fight on, says Mark Lloyd. Back said, let's go.
Palicte hit a little bit of a counter left in that last exchange.
Combination on the inside from Rodriguez. Final seconds, round number 4. Jose Rodriguez, the challenger, versus the champion, Aston Palicte, live on BN Sports. Roy Jones Jr. Boxing live on BN Sports is brought to you by at Acura. Get year-end steals on reliable luxury vehicles like the all-new redesigned 2018 TLX. Visit your local Acura dealer today. Yesterday, we did visit our local Acura dealer, Sterling Acura in Austin, Texas. Outstanding sponsor for this great car. They graciously hosted the weigh-ins yesterday. My wife and I have been looking for a new car. I'm thinking about an Acura after yesterday and today.
NSX you see right there, about 190 grand. Sean, we have to work a lot more shows if we're going to afford a car like that, but 576 horsepower. 576, and it's a hybrid. Think about that for 1 second. 576 horsepower hybrid Acura NSX.
The bell, round number 5. Jose Rodriguez first to the center, but then on his bike immediately. Palicte continually trying to keep Rodriguez off of his striking line. Rodriguez wants to continually move forward. Good double jab there from Jose Rodriguez.
Confused Palicte a little bit. Landed with that second one after Palicte got out of the way of the first.
Palicte not getting the right hand through on the shoulder. Down goes Rodriguez. It was a delayed reaction on the body shot.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Rodriguez to his feet. And that is it. Mark Kalloy ends this fight. The victory for Aston Palicte. He just keeps on rolling.
Palicte with a brilliant performance there. That shot stunned Rodriguez. It didn't look at first like it was a knockout type of blow. It stunned him. He fell backward. I thought it was going to be one of those routine situations, Sean, where he got right back up, but as the count got past 5, 6, 7, it took him to 9 to get to his feet, but even then he was wobbling back, stunned against the ropes, could not continue. I think that was a very good stoppage by Mark Kalloy and a very impressive performance by Aston Palicte. And some great sportsmanship there to go over and give him a hug, make sure he's okay.
Now 24 victories in 26 pro fights with 20 knockouts for Aston Palicte.
Take a look at the replay of how this fight finished. Palicte caught him with that big right hand, snuck it through, again leaving himself vulnerable up the middle. The defense of Rodriguez became suspect as this fight wore on. You see him falling into the corner. Again, Sean, you called it the delayed reaction. It was that right hand, and it was multiple seconds later. Watch, boom, right there. He's stunned and moving forward, continuing his Palicte, and then right there, Rodriguez just kind of falls. No shot landed there. It was that right in the center of the ring. Power personified. Aston Palicte really tried hard to get up, did Rodriguez, but look at him right there, clearly dazed, not sure he knew what was going on, and he just could not continue.
Rodriguez up at 9. And Mark Kalloy, I agree with you, Jim. Outstanding piece of refereeing, not allowing Jose Rodriguez to continue.